Hello everyone, this is Group 17 and today we'll be talking about a tool called Watergraph. Watergraph is an online tool which allows us to track website and social analytics data. It combines and automatically creates visual infographic reports, and it's mainly used by digital marketeers and independent website owners, primarily to save time and present analytics in a way that it's easier for the clients to understand it. Additional functionality of what a tool can be that it integrates all social media platforms and allows you to take insights from all the data available through various social media platforms from a single channel, that is Watergraph. So let's quickly sign into the website and give you a walkthrough. So as you can see, it gives you 4 templates. One would be corresponding to Shopify overview, which is the e-commerce backend data that would appear here, along with the Google Analytics data. The second overview, second monitoring would be done for Facebook ad campaigns. Third would be done for Google ads, and fourth would be done for SEO overview. Apart from this, we have a general overview where apart from this, we can create fresh templates where the user is given the options to select the social media platforms they would want to integrate. And post that, once we select, let's say we select the Facebook ads, Facebook page, Google Analytics, and then it allows you to select what sort of interactions would you want to utilize. So let's say we select these options and it would create a template which would optimize these specific inputs, and we can create reports for the same. Since it's a web tool, it takes a while at times to set us up, but so as you can see, since we selected e-commerce, it is giving us an all-channel integrated view of the backend data. And here, as you can see, that since we selected Google Analytics and Facebook, we have option to sign in 2 sources, and that would be our Facebook Business Manager and Google Analytics account. The general overview would be about the transaction revenue, transactions, that is the amount of conversions that have happened, e-commerce conversion rate, that would be corresponding to the total impressions is to the final transactions, and average order value. We can also monitor different product categories available to us, and the total items that have been sold. We have the option to select the duration, and we can either view the lifetime till whatever number of days we would want to view the data for. Then we can also check performance of products, that individual products, what sort of output have they given, what is the total quantity that they have sold, what is the revenue, item revenue, and then items per purchase. Talking about the individual templates, the Shopify overview would of course give the backend data reporting here, which would again include total sales, net sales, order item quantity, refunds, and discounts. Apart from this, it would also allow us to view the performance in funnel view, where the top funnel is the gross sales, the mid funnel would be total sales, and the last funnel would be net sales. And we can also view the top products, top product category performance, net quantity day wise, and list of sales based upon the orders. What was the total quantity sold and the net sales value. Also, we have a country-wise view if it's an international business. Sales structure is also something that we can monitor here, which would be a breakup between total sold sales, discount, and refund. And we can also set up quarterly sales targets, and this tab would allow us to monitor what is the accomplishment of those targets. Talking about the Facebook template, it would mainly focus on the impressions to reach to click ratio. That would be the channel funnel that it follow. The major monitoring factors would be cost per click, click-through rates, and cost per conversion, which we can which we can see from here. So total impressions would signify how many people could see the ad. Reach would be how many people. Reach would be the total number of audience available. Impressions would be how many people could see the ad, and clicks would be how many people clicked on our ad and eventually were redirected to the landing page. It also gives us the total amount spent on the ad, average cost per 1,000 impressions, and average cost to reach 1,000 users. Apart from this, we can also view the top performing ads and their CTRs, CPC, and CACs. Then moving on to the Google Analytics. Again, it's quite similar to the Facebook data delivery. Conversions is the main focus here. Again, a cost per conversion and conversion is the focus. It also gives us the clicks that has happened in the duration that we have selected. Rate of conversion, that would be the total impressions to the final conversion ratio. Cost, that would be the total spent. Cost per click, again, which would be the total cost divided by the number of clicks. And the click-through rate, as in how many people saw the ad and how many people clicked on it. And impressions would again be how many people were shown the ad. Funnel activity chart would again be in the same manner how it was for Facebook, which would be impressions is to click is to conversions. And we can also see the top performing campaigns, and we can also sort them using the clicks, impressions, CTRs, cost, conversions, and all conversion values. Also, we can view the top ad groups, which would also correspond to the ad sets in Facebook campaigns, and top text ads, which would correspond to the ad creatives in Facebook. Furthermore, it also gives us the SEO overview. Which gives us 3 KPI progress reports, that is time passed, organic sessions, organic goal completions. And here the 3-step funnel would be of sessions is to users is to goal completion. And also it gives us the total number of backlinks, link internals and link external that were added to optimize the SEO. And also it would give us the keyword performance by rank, whatever keywords were backlinked or deep linked through the SEO optimizations, what are the impressions, what are the clicks, what are the CTRs, and what is the average ranking of that specific keyword on the Google AdWords ranking. And a referral domain backlinks also is shown here. pages is also something that we can keep an eye on through this tab. So that is basic overview of all the 4 tabs. A general thing that is common across all 4 templates is we can connect our various accounts, and then of course that is how we integrate the platforms, and the data will automatically be fetched from those platforms. Also, what we can do here is we can manage sources. So apart from Google Analytics, Facebook, and Shopify, if we have other platforms, they can also be integrated to the tool, and we can have a collective view. So that was a general overview about Water Graph. Thank you.